AFR On Demand is brought to you by Breck Golf. Try Beaver Creek today, just 20 minutes from downtown Baton Rouge in the Zachary area. They've got a PGA Tour driving range, a short game practice area, 30 to 40-yard practice shots. It's a great place to chip and putt and practice if you don't have time for a full round. Book your tee time today, golf.breck.org, golf.breck.org.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's ride!
And off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. I'm Matt.
Hey, Will.
Hey, bud.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
You so. And Mr. Toby Tomplay. All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Oh, by the way, it's a hump day.
It's hump day.
It's called Hit the Post.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Hashtag radio guy.
Hump day.
Taylor Calandro later this hour.
It's hump day.
Says it right there on the rundown, doesn't it, Muse?
Mike. What
Doesn't
day
it
is
say
it,
right
Mike?
there?
Yeah, sure, I see it. Yeah, it's there.
We
Hump day.
keep forgetting to put Taylor on the rundown.
It's hump day.
Why do we keep forgetting about Taylor?
I don't know.
We've only done it since COVID.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
We got off track a few times and we just can't get back on track.
Hump day.
Ross Dellinger in 15 minutes.
It's hump day.
College football playoffs going to 24.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
All you losers are complaining about it.
Hump day.
Just like you complained about BCS.
It's hump day.
Just like you complained about the 4-team playoff.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Just like you complained about the 12-team playoff.
Hump day.
Because you're all ninnies who need to shut up and stop complaining and acknowledge a good thing when it's staring you straight in the face, you ninnies.
It's hump day.
Fired up.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
And Brian Kelly said LSU's going to win a natty.
Hump day.
And he's using AI.
It's hump day.
Claude.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Brian Kelly's using Claude.
Hump day.
Alan Faneca in hour 3.
It's hump day.
All right, a lot to do. Let us begin as we do every single day. Hit it.
It's time to pop the top on another edition of AFR with Bud Light. Drink easy.
All right, so Ross Dellinger is going to be with us in 11 minutes from right now. If you haven't seen it, the American Football Coaches Association has recommended going to a 24-team playoff. Greg Sankey loses. He's going to be really upset about that. They've also recommended 4 pretty significant changes to scheduling in college football. We're going to get into all of that with Ross Dellinger here in about 11 minutes from right now. We'll get all the particulars, what's being proposed, when it can be finalized, when it can be implemented. We'll get you all the deets on that coming up in a bit, but you know how I feel. I love it. Give me the expanded playoff. Let's actually crown a champion on the field with a real, true, meaningful playoff. It's not going to devalue the regular season. It's going to make the regular season more important. You're going to see better games. You're going to stop seeing trash games. We're not going to have 3-week layoffs in December. You're going to fix the calendar. It's going to be better for college football. We'll get to that here in a minute. LSU baseball stayed hot. They beat Tulane last night. Ho-hum, who cares? It was 13-6. It was the 5th straight win. Jay Johnson afterwards really liked the way that his offense performed.
Yeah, I mean, we've been getting better. And like I said, those young guys, they're getting better with every game and doing a great job. You know, I mean, this time of year, the offense comes around. It's one of the truths in college baseball. Pitching gets tired. The weather gets warmer. You know, guys get more experience under their belt. They don't maybe chase the way they did early in the season. But really, as a complete performance, like that's one of our best ones of the year in any game. I don't know if we've had more runs in a game or more hits. I'm sure we have. But, you know, into the totality of it and the consistency of it.
13 runs, 16 hits. It was 6-0 after the first. Kate Arambidi homered in the first. He went like walk homer. Kate Arambidi homered in the first. It was 6-0 after one. It was 9-0 after two. They scored 13 runs on 16 hits. Save for a couple of bullpen bumps in the middle innings, LSU cruised in this game and actually played clean on defense again, which is really encouraging to see. The win didn't help your RPI. You went into the game 55 in the RPI, playing the number 145 RPI team. You come out of that win at 55 in the RPI. Your opportunity, clearly, is in the SEC games, which is what we always talk about here. Everyone misconstrues the stupid midweek games don't matter conversation. That's what I'm talking about. You've got to take care of your business on the weekends in the SEC, and it nullifies or mitigates whatever happens in the midweek. Go win a series against Georgia, then guess what? You're playing a weekend next weekend at home against Florida with an opportunity to punch your ticket to regionals, or at least give yourself a great chance to do that. So go take care of business against Georgia this weekend. Now, the bigger story, however, wasn't what happened on Tuesday night at the box. It's who wasn't there. Omar Serna did not play, and after the game, Jay Johnson gave an update on the freshman catcher DH.
He's good. He just wasn't good to play. He's kind of been battling some back stuff here for about a week. And he's battled it pretty darn good, man. If my back was hurting, I don't think I'd have like 5 extra base hits, 3 homers, and hitting balls 110 miles an hour. So that shows you how good he actually is. It wasn't good enough to play today. Hopefully he's fine for the weekend. I don't know that yet, but he's a competitive kid, and we have the best trainer on the planet. So Omar's will to play, and Isaac, I'm optimistic, but there's nothing like crazy structurally or anything like that.
He's good. He's good. He just wasn't good today to play.
He's good. He just wasn't good to play. He's
what? J&M injuries, man. And I love the guy. There's literally not a single coach in the world I'd rather be coaching LSU baseball. Literally. But the injury stuff is just hilarious. Okay, Serna. Look, we talked about this, 6 weeks ago with Serna. It was very apparent he needed to be in the everyday lineup, said it, and he's been in the everyday lineup ever since. 44 games played. He started 35 times. He's hitting .319 with 7 homers. You're going on the road to Georgia, who's the best offensive team in the SEC. Georgia hits .325 as a team. They lead the SEC in batting average, runs, hits, homers. By the way, their 131 homers are 32 better than the next closest team, Texas A&M, at 99. This is a great offensive team. You're down your top 2 starters. You probably are going to need to go score runs in Athens. I'd rather have Omar Serna in the lineup this weekend in Athens if you need to go win this series. So here's hoping that he is good to go this weekend and just needed a day. We'll certainly keep you posted. Jay Johnson, after the game, also was asked for an update on Case and Evans.
You know, his throwing session today was good. We have a bullpen tomorrow, and that will dictate, his availability. And we're not gonna be irresponsible of it. I mean, the players know what's in front of us and what we have to do against 2 great teams. But we will not risk it if he's not ready to go.
Nor should you. And it's 100% the right decision. So we'll wait and see how the bullpen goes today. Hopefully it goes well and Evans is able to give you something this weekend. But this really has been sort of a snake-bitten team. I mean, your top 2 starters, Evans and Moore, are both down. Moore is done for the year. Your best bat, Jake Brown, hamate bone, done for the year. Chris Stanfield has played in 28 games this year. He's basically played half the season. And when he has been out there, he's been so limited. I think he's hit 229 on the season, something like that. Dardar's missed a chunk of time as well. Not that I'm understanding like he hasn't had an awesome year, but this has been a team that has lost a lot of really key guys throughout the course of the season. So hopefully Evans can get back and give you something. Hopefully Serna's available this weekend, and hopefully the Tigers can go play their best ball in Athens, see if they can steal a series and have something to play for in that final weekend at the box. All right, it's After Further Review. Show Open Every Day is brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light? No, Bud Light. Bud Light? Bud Light. Drink easy with a great taste of Bud Light. The official beer of the Tigers. You're going to be at the box. You're going to be at Tiger Park. You're going to be anywhere the Tigers play. Make sure you're celebrating with delicious ice-cold Bud Light, the official beer of the LSU Tigers. Also, the official beer of the Saints and the official beer of AFR. So, crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, toast to the Tigers, and drink easy with great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR. All right, y'all, it is After Further Review. Hump Day shows are brought to you by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. We're going to knock out a quick break, come back, we'll talk to Ross Dellinger. A potentially seismic day, as it would seem, in the future of college football, scheduling, postseason, all that. Ross Dellinger's here next to fill in the blanks. Don't you move, it's AFR.
AFR.
Speaking of moving, need to get your internet moving? You need Rev Fiber. Fiber gets things moving, y'all. We know that to be a fact. I'm talking about fiber, like the cables that are buried under the ground. What are you talking about? Gross. RevFiber.com. RevFiber.com. That's the website. Hey, look, in all seriousness, though, this is for your home, for your business. You know, at Parish Construction Roofing, we're Rev Fiber customers. At the Moscona household, we are Rev Fiber customers as well. And maybe you're a business owner. Something I should so strongly recommend, and I just know this to be true, as you kind of do an audit of your physical space, your workspace, and where you might be able to save money, where you might be overspending. Maybe every month what you're spending on your internet service provider, cable, phone, automation, all that. What if you can have better service, better coverage, and spend less every month? Well, Rev Fiber could be the solution. RevFiber.com. RevFiber.com.
After Further Review, presented by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Ross Dellinger had to bump a little bit. He's in a meeting, so we'll get Ross in maybe a bit later in the show. But I'm talking about this right now anyway. So the American Football Coaches Association has formally recommended 4 changes to the college football calendar, and they are recommending an expanded college football playoff. Let's go through these. First of all, what they're recommending is a 2014 playoff. The American Football Coaches Association, their recommendation is go to 24. Remember, this has been the back and forth with Greg Sankey and with Tony Petitti of the Big Ten. Sankey won 16, Petitti, the Big Ten, they won 24, and there hasn't been consensus because they couldn't agree on a new format. They stayed at 12 for this year. Well, now AFCA is saying 24. I know what the reaction is from most people when they hear that. You're going to ruin the regular season, the sacred regular season. It's going to be watered down. You're letting too many teams in and blah, blah, blah. Excuse me while I fall asleep right here. We'll get to that in a second. The 4 proposed calendar changes, okay? Number 1, conference championship games, gone. That's 1. 2, you're reducing the open dates from 2 to 1. You'd have 1 open date in the season instead of 2. Number 3, you'd preserve the exclusive window for Army-Navy. Now, the caveat is it doesn't mean it will be the only game that day. It means it would be the only game in that TV window. So if it's the 2:30 Central Time window, no other game would be played in that 2:30 window. You could play 11 a.m. game, you could play a night game, but that 2:30 window would be only Army-Navy. Okay, that's 3. And then 4 would be reducing the minimum number of days between games to no fewer than 6. So you'd have to have at least 6 days minimum between games. Okay. But by the way, and remember, a couple of weeks ago, the NCAA Football Oversight Committee recommended starting the season on week 0. So why are they doing this? Like, let me make this very simplistic big picture, and then we'll kind of go into some of the nuance, okay? They are doing this all to build a calendar around a 2014 playoff. You're going to start the season on week 0. Every team's going to play 12 games with 1 open date. You're going to get rid of conference championship games, so that first Saturday in December, the playoff is going to start then. You're reducing the minimum days between games to 6, meaning you're not going to have your 3 weeks of layoff between games. So you're going to start the playoff so you'll have the regular season will end on Thanksgiving weekend. The next weekend, the first weekend in December, playoff begins. 2014 playoff. Ultimately, where this will land is you'll play the semis on New Year's Day. And then, like we used to do with the BCS, a week later, January 7th, 8th, whatever that day would be, that Monday, you'd play the national championship game. That's what all of this does. That's what all of this finagling does. Now, why are they going to 24? I probably have yelled this more loudly than anyone, okay? So my answer isn't going to surprise you. They're doing this because in this era, does anyone want to fill in the statement? Maybe I should just open the phones, let someone call in, and let someone say exactly what I'm about to say because I've said it a million times. In this era of rev share, every athletic department, very few of which are profitable, everyone added a $20 million line item when they now have to share revenue with the players. There's only 2 ways to make that happen. You decrease expenses or you increase revenue. And everyone is trying to find ways to do both. Arkansas cut their tennis programs last week. Y'all saw that? You're seeing recruiting budgets cut, unnecessary staffers cut, things like that. Where can you tighten the belt? That's 1. 2, how can you increase revenue? Woodside Energy jersey patch. Venture Global on the field. LSU Max Gala a few weeks ago. How can you increase revenue? Duke, Amazon, doing a TV deal for 3 non-conference games. How can you increase revenue? How can you get creative? The Big 12 last week, private equity deal. How can you get creative to increase revenue? The easiest way to increase revenue is more TV. It's the single biggest revenue generator in football and men's basketball. So if you can add more inventory, you make more money, period. It's that simple. Why did they add 8 teams to the NCAA men's basketball tournament? So they could add more TV inventory and make more money. Why do they need more money? Not because of greed, because they got to pay the players now. Now, that's all rooted in their own greed from years and years and years before. Ridiculous coaching contracts and all that sort of stuff. You all get it. But anyway, same thing with football. They've realized, we went to a 4-team playoff and I made a lot of money. It didn't kill the regular season. We went to 12, and that made even more money. And we had the most viewership in the history of college football in a given season. Wow. So now what do? You go to 24. You're going to tear up that TV contract and do a new one that's going to be at least double the amount of the 12-team contract. You're doubling the amount of teams. You got to pay for all this stuff. How do you do it? There. Now, the unintended effect, as some of you are going to bitch and moan and whine and complain and say you're going to ruin the regular season, I'm going to slap you in the face and say, no, it's going to have the opposite effect. It's going to make everything better. All of it. Because you know what's going to happen now? Texas doesn't have to worry about scheduling Ohio State in Columbus week 1 and losing that game and missing out on a playoff. Because even if you go up there and lose, that's not going to eliminate you from playoff contention. And so you're going to say, well, win the game. And I'm going to say, no, schedule the damn game. Because the alternative of scheduling Ohio U is hot garbage. And that's what college football is. College football scheduling is hot garbage. We didn't need a 12th regular season game. We got it because it was another gate receipt. And you know what we got? Garbage FCS games on the second to last week of the regular season in November, when we should be watching awesome college football. We get an SEC schedule loaded up with trash that they force feed down your throat. And you all believe the stupid narrative about, you need a breather. You need a week off. You need to get your young guys ready. Not if everybody's playing the same schedule. Go play a meaningful schedule. Let's see games you want to see. Give me Clemson in the opener. Give me 9 SEC games and 3 Power 4 non-conference games. And everybody does the same thing. Give me games people want to see. Tell me you're just aching to get your season ticket, pack it in, so you can just make plans for that awesome game when Louisiana Tech comes into Tiger Stadium week 2. Kick rocks. We're all going to be treated to a better product week in and week out. And then, yes, you're going to see an actual real playoff. How about Miami this year? Goes all the way to the national championship game. Even go back to the 4-team playoff. First year of the 4-team playoff. Ohio State, they'd have been done for. They end up winning the national championship with their 3rd quarterback. Tell me you don't want to see that kind of a story? Come on. 2 years ago, Indiana goes 11-1, makes the college football playoff. Played 2 ranked teams all year, got their ass beat by both of them. You can tell me that's what you want to see? You'd rather see that. Let Indiana rescheduled to take, was it Virginia or Wake Forest, one of them, off of their schedule so they could schedule a G5 because the committee told them, oh, it's just wins and losses. It doesn't matter who it's against. It's just wins and losses what's going to get you in. Where is that equitable? Where is that something anybody wants to see? You know what I would love to see? I would love to see 2006 LSU with Jamarcus Russell, Dwayne Bowe, Buster Davis, Glenn Dorsey, LaRon Landry. I'd love to see that team in a playoff because that was a hell of a good team. And they went on the road and they lost 7-3 to Auburn. Questionable call at the end of the game. They go on the road and lose a tight one to Florida, who ended up winning the national championship, by the way. You can tell me by the end of the season when you saw J-Rock spinning the ball against Notre Dame, the way they just demolished Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl, you think anybody wanted to get in front of that freight train in 2006? Give me an actual postseason. 24 teams throughout the month of December is going to be orgasmic. Yes, I said that. I don't care. I'm sorry if you have kids in the car. It's an adult show. It's going to be unbelievable to watch that much meaningful football throughout the entire month of December instead of, the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl with 13 freaking people in the stands. Or people pretending to care about a stupid-ass Pop-Tart coming out of a big, giant fake toaster. Or coaches dumping themselves in mayonnaise or whatever else crap goes on in these bowl games where everybody opts out. Oh, you're going to give me a month of meaningful football where teams actually have access to the tournament and they can go play it out on the field because schedules in college football are inherently inevitable because the SEC and the Big Ten are light years better than the other power conferences? Yeah, give me that. Instead of robbing real teams to gift playoff spots to trash like James Madison and Tulane. While we're at it, they need to go have their own G5 playoff. They won't because they want to participate in the money from this, and the powers that be in college football are stupid and they're ninnies, and they're going to let them participate and just gift them spots while they have no business doing it. But seed that thing 1-24. 1 play 24, 2 play 23, so on. Actually have a bracket. On campus, when you get to the quarters of the semis, you want to play the stupid bowl games with the Fiesta and the Rose and the Peach. Well, fine. Who cares? It's what you're going to do anyway. It's a means to an end. And the end is a regular season where we purge college football of stupid games nobody wants to see, where power teams kick the crap out of FCS opponents, get rid of those forever, and you get an actual playoff where a champion is determined on the field instead of having to listen to Honey Boo Boo and all these other dorks from the committee, this self-important blowhards in a hotel ballroom in suburban Dallas with wielding their supreme executive power, with their benevolence to determine who's actually worthy of being in a playoff after they debated things like game control and defensive efficiency metrics. Kick rocks, you losers. There is no human rationally thinking that can look at that and go, yep, that's the way we should do it, when since the beginning of time, The ancient Romans, the original Olympics, wrestling naked in the Colosseum, running away from tigers and crap. There's always been a winner. Win every game you play, you got a shot. It ain't like that in college football. It's the only sport in the history of mankind where that's the truth. Win every game you play, you don't even have a shot. Because the dorks in the committee may deem you unworthy. You know how you fix that? A playoff, an actual playoff, like every other sport in the history of the world has had. Well, man, then team number 25 is going to complain. And I don't care about team number 25. You have less of a leg to stand on than a 9-3 Texas from this year that should have had an opportunity to go compete for a playoff. All the complaining, then 10-2 Vanderbilt, who went 10-2 in the Southeastern Conference, but was left out because they're Vanderbilt. Or last year, 24, South Carolina and Bama in the arguments everybody had. I got an idea. Have a playoff where all those teams have access. And let's actually go play it on the field and determine it there. Yes. The reason we're here today is because they got to pay the players. That's why. The reason the AFCA did this today is not because they want competitive balance or any of that stuff. The reason we're here is revenue share. So they got to make money. How do you do that? TV. Where can you do that? College football playoff expanded. Well, how do you make the schedule work? Well, you start week 0. You get rid of conference championship games. You shrink the window so you don't have 3 weeks in between. Still got to preserve Army, Navy. That's why. This is why we are where we are. It's all because they're paying the players now, which they should. But it is the right decision. It was a different path to the appropriate end. But we are getting to what is the appropriate end for college football. And if you're worried, don't be, because it is going to be awesome. Freaking awesome. I've been yelling about this for 15 years. Mother's Day Sunday, go to Supper Club. I just texted Chef Layton. They do have, let me see. Okay, they do still have some reservations available at Supper Club on Sunday. So if you want to treat mom, Supper Club. 11, they're not open on Sundays, but they are opening for Mother's Day. 11 to 3 for lunch, full menu, 11 to 3 this Sunday for Mother's Day. If you were thinking, man, I forgot to get mom a reservation, you're in luck. Call over there to Supper Club right now. Go to supperclubbtr.com, 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 or call the restaurant for your reservation for Mother's Day, 11 to 3 this Sunday. Take care of mom over at Supper Club. Right there on Perkins near Bluebonnet. It is an unbelievable dining experience. Treat mom great. You know, one of the things they do is like you can send them photos. They can do like custom drink toppers with photos and things on desserts and all that stuff. It's awesome if you've ever seen it before. If you call with enough time, like they can get flowers brought in at the table for you if you want. There's so many extras and add-ons that they can do to make it an incredible experience. Take care of mom this Mother's Day. They still have a few reservations available at Supper Club. 11 to 3, Mother's Day, supperclubbtr.com, supperclubbtr.com. All right, quick break. We'll go around the SEC. Stick around.
AFR.
We're brought to you by River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time, or you don't pay a dime. 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. Look for the big yellow vans and trucks with the giant clock on the side. That's River City's 1 Hour Air. You see their technicians all over town, because they take care of your friends and neighbors just like they've taken care of me, a lot of you, for 40 years. Call them at 752-0001, 752-0001. If you have not had your preseason AC tune-up, it's time. If you can't remember the last time you had your preseason AC tune-up, it's really time, because you should do that every single year. It'll extend the life of your unit. If they catch any issues, you can make little small repairs, knock them out before they come very big, very costly repairs. It's River City's 1 Hour Air. 752-0001, 752-0001. For River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime.
After further review, presented by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
You know, I got a text line that I've used for a few years. And one of the I love, like, I don't think people realize sometimes that like this isn't like my text line, like it's an app that I pay for, but it's an actual text line, like SMS. So when you text it, I get it on this app. And the funny thing is sometimes people will text like thinking they're texting their wife or a coworker or something, and like, you know, I mean, it happens, right? You text the wrong person sometimes.
Sorry, wrong number. Yeah, for sure.
I'll spare some of these people
Oh, man.
their name.
Oh, man.
This one came from Robert.
I thought you were sparing names.
Well, I'm not saying his last name.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could say Robert Atkinson,
There. Oh, Lord.
52 years old from Baton Rouge.
Look at this guy. Poor Robert.
This one isn't bad.
Okay.
He texted me, "We may need to fly Alaska Airlines from Seattle to MSY. Only direct flight and only one per day." I gave him the big thumbs up.
I was hoping you responded with something.
I respond to all of them. It's the best.
Thank the Lord.
It's the best.
Oh, man.
Now, this one I have to edit.
All right.
This is from Jordan.
All right.
Ooh. He's angry.
Oh, no.
We're not paying for that effing ballroom.
What?
I must be at party.
All right.
Reception of some
or
sort.
some sort. Yeah. Graduation time. That
Pretty
makes
sure
sense.
that one was not going to be for me.
No.
I don't think that was for me anyway.
No. Oh, no, probably not. Wait, what'd you respond to him?
I just put a laughing face emoji.
Oh, gosh. All right.
This was yesterday during the show at 3:44 p.m. Mike C.
Okay.
said, "In bathroom."
In bathroom.
I said, "Good luck," with a thumbs
Good
up
luck.
emoji.
Hope everything comes out all right, Mike. So
I get them all the time.
That's so good.
It's so good. Oh, man, I love it so much. So good.
In bathroom. Thanks for listening, Mike. Appreciate it.
Atta babe. Because I think what happens is a lot of times it's subsequent to me, like when I send out a text, like, so for news, like if we get breaking news or something, send it out on the text line. And I think people maybe just, you know, by happenstance, click, open it, whatever, and then they go back to their text line. They don't realize they're texting me. Or maybe it's someone else named Matt. They don't, whatever. It's really good. I get a lot of them say, "Oh, sorry, thought I was texting my wife," or something like that. No, it's me. It's the radio guy that you listen to every day. But thank you.
And now we're going to read it on air.
That's so good. But I didn't get their names except for Robert Atkinson.
Yeah.
But his was okay. He's flying from Alaska to MSY.
Yeah, it's man. Whew. Alaska, great place.
Or
Beautiful.
Alaska Airlines.
Alaska Airlines.
From
yeah.
Seattle. I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Seattle, Tacoma.
Greg Lehman said, "You could give this monologue in your sleep."
Oh, the playoff stuff? Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that whole segment, I did it without a note in front of me. We were supposed to have Dellinger, and I was going to do my take on all this in hour 3. But Dellinger had to bump, so I was like, I'll do it now. Clayton Knight just joined and so confused on reading text.
Just enjoy it, Clayton.
What are you confused about? What's he confused? And Clayton didn't just join. Clayton's been getting. Oh, he just joined the show.
Yeah, he just tuned in. Yeah,
got it. Yeah, so Clayton, no. So there are people who mistakenly send me messages on the text line thinking they're texting someone else. They don't we all do. We've all probably done that. You text the wrong person. So people will sometimes text me on the show text line. You know, that guy, the one guy's not paying for the effing ballroom.
Yeah.
The one guy's in the bathroom.
Good for you, man. If you don't want to pay for it, don't pay
ballroom.
for it. Yeah. Gosh. You can find somewhere else.
We're brought to you by Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Mother's Day Sunday. If you haven't gotten anything yet for mom, still time to get by Lee Michaels. You can thrill her with a gift in the red box. Maybe some beautiful earrings, amazing diamond jewelry, an elegant necklace, bracelets, watches. Something that will thrill her when she opens it, that she'll keep with her forever, maybe pass down through generations of the family. You know, when you go into Lee Michaels, they have perfected the Lee Michaels experience. So if you're not used to buying jewelry, that's okay. If you think maybe your budget, you're not there, they have something for your budget, whatever that is. And they're going to hold your hand and walk you through it. Now, maybe you've been buying jewelry for years or decades. You do it every year for big special occasions. You already know about Lee Michaels. Whatever you do, thrill her with a gift in the red box this Mother's Day with a gift from Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. LMFJ.com, LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Okay, do it every day about this time. Let's go around the SEC.
Around the SEC, bringing you the biggest news from the nation's best conference, the Oklahoma Sooners.
This guy's name is Yak Yak. Oklahoma added a center from Oregon State. His name is Yak Yak. Y-A-A-K, Y-A-A-K. He's 6'11", he's a basketball center. 6'11", average 6'2". Played Division II, Colorado Mesa, then New Mexico State. He's the Sooners' 5th edition out of the transfer portal. Yak Yak.
The Florida Gators.
Don't come back. You get it? Yakety yak, don't come back. Get it?
I got it.
Yakety yak.
I got it.
Back. Defensive lineman Steve Bentley Kumajo.
Good enough. I like it.
Kumaju. He's a 3-star defensive lineman. He's like a top 50 defensive lineman in the country. So he's a 3-star defensive lineman who's got a weird name. He picked Florida.
The Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia got a commitment from a power forward named Hakeem Weems. Did you make all this up?
I did not.
Did you just try to come up with the most ridiculous things you
No,
could?
and I really didn't realize the trend until you started going through the stories. Like as soon as you're into the Florida guy, I'm like, oh wait, this guy's name's crazy too.
The American Dream is 6'10", 215. He's out of IMG, the 32nd best center in the country.
The Tennessee Volunteers.
And a baseball note, Josh Elander gave an update on Stone Lawless following Tennessee's win over Presbyterian. Redshirt sophomore took a foul ball off the mask in the bottom of the third against Kentucky on Sunday. He's back in the lineup, 0 for 1 with a sac fly, caught all 9 innings, said he's good to go. Had to go through concussion protocols. Trying to get back in, was held out as a precaution, but should be good to go for the weekend. Lawless is the one who got hit in the face earlier this year. Like, he missed the LSU series because of that, right? He was out. Yep. I mean, like, got smoked right in the face. Very scary, actually. Good to know. He's good to go. All right, there you have it. That is around the SEC. The SEC. Yeah. Go to break. Taylor's next.
After further review.
Hump Day shows are brought to you by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Visit yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com. Lowest prices, never any contracts. Remember, yourgoodwood.com. So start there. Hey, gents, if you're already on HRT, if you're not, you need to go have your blood labs drawn. It's easy. They'll draw a few vials of blood, send it off to the lab. Within 24 hours, have your results. They'll let you know your hormone levels, your testosterone levels, your growth hormone. They'll give you a full idea of what your blood panel looks like and where they can supplement you to get you feeling awesome again. If you're already on HRT, you need to consider switching. Some clinics have membership fees, not Goodwood. They do have the lowest prices on your hormone therapy. And another reason is, when you go do your blood labs every 6 months or so, a lot of clinics pass that expense on to you, not Goodwood. They pick up that expense. So it's free to do your blood work every 6 months. yourgoodwood.com. It's time to switch today. yourgoodwood.com.
After further review, presented by Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Visit yourgoodwood.com. They're the gang with the slang.
Keep it 100. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Bourbon Dictionary with Matt Moscona and Taylor Calandro.
I don't understand.
Now people are just texting me dumb things just to text me dumb things.
Like what?
Or is I'm finally here. I'm not getting on Alaskan Airlines.
Oh, good for him, man. That's great. Glad it was a safe trip.
Oh, God. Where's the other one? There's another good one. I'll have to find it. There's a bunch on here. This guy said, how many texts do you get a day? A lot. A lot of texts a day. So if I don't reply, they'll be offended. It's just, there's a lot. And then there's things like Jason, who just texted the words dumb things. Because I said people text me dumb things.
Boo.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's really bad. It's really bad. Do you have a sound effect? A boo sound effect? Yeah. That's it. We need better sound effects.
Yeah, we do. We got to work on that.
No, we don't have to. You do. You sit there. I say here. You sit there. You have the buttons. Singular, not plural. Hey, Taylor, what's up?
Nothing, man. I'm just chilling. What about y'all?
Just doing radio. What about you?
Is that what that's called, what I just was listening to?
You were listening to it, weren't you?
Oh, I'm on the phone, man.
Were you listening?
No, I wasn't listening to it before. You had something wrong with y'all's phone, man?
Yeah. No, so people text my text line during the show, right? Like it's interactive and all. But people don't realize, I think oftentimes, that it's an app on my phone where, like, you text, I can see it, and I can text back and all that sort of stuff. And so sometimes people text me. You know how sometimes you mistakenly text somebody? Like you text the wrong person? People do that all the time on this text line. So I was reading some of the random texts I've gotten. Like one guy was like, I'm not paying for that effing ballroom. And then somebody was like, we're flying home Alaskan Air, but it's the only one to MSY. Or something. People like
the ballroom is actually intriguing. I want to know more.
Yeah, I don't know. He lives in New Mexico.
Wow. Okay.
So what's new over at Calandro's?
We got a new Booker's, the Phantom Pipe Batch. I love Booker's. I always talk about Booker's. It's $120. I haven't tried it yet. I did get to try. We got a new extra añejo tequila from Espolon, and it's only $85. And it's finished in Chardonnay barrels. And for people that aren't familiar with tequila, an extra añejo for under $100 is kind of hard to find. Extra añejos are the oldest age tequila you can get. I think this one's like 3 years old. I know that doesn't sound old, but it's really hot in Mexico, so everything ages pretty quickly. There's just not much temperature variation, so it's an expedited aging process for that stuff. So, and the tequila the liquid takes on the oak pretty quickly comparatively to bourbon.
I think didn't we miss you?
Good.
Didn't we miss you last week? Didn't you have to bail?
No, I think I did last week.
Did we forget to talk about the Derby and mint juleps and all kind of stuff?
We did, but I can't remember what we were talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, the Derby was sweet, man.
I was at Jazz Fest. I didn't see the Derby.
Oh, good for you.
Why?
No, I just didn't get to go to Jazz Fest this year.
Okay. I saw you at Jazz Fest a couple of years ago. That's right. Hey.
Yeah, I generally go every year, but I didn't go this year.
Let's get some questions in. You can email, tweet, or text 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Alex said, hey, Taylor, I love the brown water, but it's tequila season. What's some top shelves that you'd recommend?
I was just talking about that Espolon.
Yeah.
If you want a good little sipper, it's great. For $85, and like I said, it's hard to find an extra añejo tequila for under $100 generally, if it's anything good. And I've tried this. It's really good. We also got a restock of Fortaleza. If you haven't had Fortaleza, that is an excellent quote-unquote top-shelf tequila to put on your bar.
What is it again?
Huh? Fortaleza?
Fortaleza. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a flat bottle. It looks like it is blown glass. A really thin glass, too. It's got a trimmed agave plant on top, or what it looks like as the stopper. You've never had that tequila?
I'm pretty
That's
boring,
really
man.
good.
I would always get like Don Julio, like just by the pool, right? I would do Don Julio Blanco with lime, and then I started using Noel because I think their Blanco is really good, and I love supporting local businesses. And Natalie does a great job, so I started using that in my pool drinks. So I got 30.
You need to try.
30 seconds.
Fortaleza is hard to find, but if you see it, you need to pick a bottle up because you're a tequila drinker. It's fantastic.
Okay.
All the marks.
Taylor Calandro over at Calandro's. Hop, skip, and a jump from here down on Government Street. Appreciate it, man. Have a great day.
You too, man. See you, man.
See ya. It's after further review. SportsCenter's coming up. Get you caught up on national headlines. Then when we come back, Will Wade wasn't lying. He got him an international player. We'll talk about it next.
After further review.
If you want to see 2020, call the Williamson Eye Center at 924-2020. 924-2020, 924-2020. Remember, they got their state-of-the-art dry eye center at the location right there on Bluebonnet, but they got 6 locations across the greater Baton Rouge area. So no matter where you are in greater Baton Rouge, they're not far from you. Baton Rouge, of course, Bluebonnet, Connells Park, Denham, their Ascension location, down in the River Parishes, in Lutcher. So they're all over. And Dr. Blake Williamson, man, what an awesome team. Eye care, eyewear, eye surgery. You can have your eye exam. They can update your prescription for your contacts or glasses and fill it there, too, in their optical shop. But if you want to ditch those contacts and glasses forever, to wake up in the morning and just see 2020, no matter your age or your refractive issue, you got to book a consultation totally free with Dr. Blake Williamson. 924-2020 or WilliamsonEye.com.